Welcome to Jen's Creation Station. I thought I'd give you a tour of my Creation Station studio today. I'm standing at the entrance to the room, and there's a gray board on the left. That's just hiding some personal things. As you can see, my curtains are purple. There's a lot of purple in my room. It's my favorite color. Right here at the front of the room is a cabinet. On top is my guillotine cutter and two storage boxes. I'm not quite sure what to do with those yet, but I have small pieces of chipboard and scrapbook charms and such in those two boxes. Down below in the cabinet is instruction manuals and books I've purchased, and just general storage. Up above, you can't see it very well from here, but up above is a paper storage system that I made. It's just the wire shelving units that I've taken apart, and I've taken some of the pieces and attached them with cable ties to make shelves, and I've got all my die cuts with the views stored, stacks and that sort of thing, and my loose paper. And I'll move around so you can see the cabinet that's in front of that. This is the cabinet. It's right next to my guillotine cutter. It's got my Cricut, and on it says Jen's Creation Station. I put that on with vinyl. And then next to that are my two jukeboxes, and yes, they're painted purple. You can't buy them that way. I took them apart and spray painted them. Down below is a 2-unit map system. It was government green, that's what I call it. I painted it purple. In the top drawer I've got some embellishments and a photo box with my keypads and overlays and handbooks in it. And I've got punches. The next biggest drawer is all my punches. And then my tools and cutting templates and miscellaneous chipboard, that sort of thing. And I'll swing around so you can see the rest of this. This is a shelving unit that was free. My brother-in-law used to own a small grocery store here in town, and this was headed for the dumpster. It was still brand new in the box, so my husband brought it home and put it together. The top two shelves have all of my unmounted rubber stamps, my acrylic stamps that are not close to my heart, and they're all stored in CD cases. And then the next shelf is kind of a works in progress shelf and has a box with finished greeting cards. I usually do a month's worth of birthday cards for family members and friends, and that's where I store them till it's time to mail them. On the right hand side you'll see my blue apron. It says Montana Saddle Club Association. It was a gift from a friend from the state of Moxie. Moxie stands for Games on Fast Horses, I believe, but it's sort of like a rodeo without livestock except horses. It's a lot of fun. And she competed, so she did a silent auction and bid and won that, and she gave it to me. Pretty cool. Perfect for crafting. Down below is my Cuttlebug and my embossing folders in the pretty box, some books, my close to my heart acrylic stamp sets, and then 4 storage units that have envelopes, paper bags, 2 drawers of ribbon, my glitter, my stickles, my embossing powder, white card scraps, cream card scraps, my brayer, that sort of thing. Lots of storage. And I'll swing around here and show you the rest of it. On the left hand side here are my scrapbooks on top of my file cabinet, some books in a basket. On the shelf, my husband does wood burning, and I asked him to do some carousels for me on my shelf, so he did. They're just beautiful. My name is in wood, and there's my bulletin board and a wall hanging I made that says Dream, Imagine, Create. And then my 4-drawer file cabinet holds all of my cardstock, and I have purple paint for it, so as soon as it gets above 35 degrees I'll probably paint it. My stamping desk, my craft desk, is a oak top dining room table. When my husband and I got married, we already had a beautiful set in the dining room, so he says to me, "I don't know what I'm going to do with this table," and I said, "I do," and here it is. On my tabletop are my ink pads, my re-inkers. Above that is a box with my sponges and my baby wipes and my small cutters, and the unit just below the shelf has some ink pads in it. It's just made out of CD cases because I ran out in my ink pad holder. And I've got, on the right hand side, I've got 2 Rubbermaid spice carousels that I painted purple, and I've got canning jars with my scissors and my rulers, my small punches and pencils and markers. And the unit in the middle, below the bulletin board, holds my application things like toothpicks and swabs and cotton balls, and I've got some more ink pads in there, my neutrals, my blacks, and my gold, and my embossing pad. And then right in front of that are my acrylic blocks. And then down below my desk I have two drawer file cabinets that were free, except for the 4 units that are plastic in my craft room. All of my storage is free. I just painted these lavender to match my craft room, and they have embellishment and extra glue and extra tape for my ATG gun and that sort of thing. In the back are 3 boxes of cards I made at stamping class and Stampin' Up! 10 Club. I can always grab a card in the last minute if I need one. And the white box is my Bind It All. I haven't gotten the bag for it yet. And then to the right of my craft desk is my big roll of unwaxed butcher paper. I can use that for just about anything. It's just plain white. The storage boxes are for my cricket class that I teach once a month. And then the white storage units on this side of the room are my husband's wood burning tools and books and such. And then my laptop on my desk. And I'm not going to show you the rest of the room because it's personal stuff, but that completes the tour of my craft room. Thanks for stopping by Jen's Creation Station Studio.